And, same thing with the 7 days videos, everything. Like my average video probably used to be like 11 minutes and now they're closer to 20. Like I've factually almost doubled like the length of my content. And, which is a big deal. Like no one really notices it because it's just kind of like subtle. Like the videos went from like 12 to 13 to 15 to 20, 25 over time. But like my videos are twice as long as they used to be. And they're like 30, 40% slower than they used to be. And I'm yelling probably 50, 60% less than I used to. Which
Mr. Beast with 50% less yelling.
Yeah, I know. Which I mean, like I looked at the old videos, I'm like, I don't even know why I was yelling. I don't know. I just that was just what I did. I think it's because like I used to not wear a lapel. And so I would talk really loud to the camera mic. And I just I didn't even realize that was a habit. And like
our old videos were screaming.
Yeah, we're yelling too.
Yeah. And I catch myself sometimes I'm filming and I'll just like start talking absurdly loud. And I'm like, I don't even know why I'm doing that. It's just kind of like an old habit. So we kind of just like, and these are all things people, used to tell me, give me feedback on the videos saying they're too fast paced. And it was just like, I just wasn't, good enough to know how to like act on that information because it's just something you have to learn over time. And it's a skill set I never learned. And so we are just so much better at all of it now. And it just took time for me to really figure out and how to do it my way, not like like I could have easily done what someone in traditional would have, but it was like figuring out how to slow down a video, but at a Mr. Beast style because they still are fast paced, but they're like, they're slow compared to my old stuff. But this is how it should have always been. You know what I mean? I feel like we hit a good medium now where it is just very, very enjoyable and you feel something and you leave more fulfilled watching the content and it doesn't like hurt your head to like keep up because it's so quick. You know what I mean? So where we're at now is where I wish we always were, but I just I
think that's a really good lesson for other creators watching that like you just said, this is how it always should have been.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the whole Mr. Beastification thing, a lot of the problem was people were trying to copy what you were doing and mimic your pacing and mimic.
Well, the problem is too, it's like people copied what I did, but there were still things I was doing right back then, but they didn't know why. They just thought fast equals good. And so it was even worse than what I was doing before. So like I was overly fast paced and like I was just missing the mark on certain things because I'm ignorant. You gotta, takes time to improve and learn. Yeah. It's the beauty though is like I will never stop learning and improving. And I'm gonna look back at my content 3 years from now, I'm gonna look back at the content I'm making today and probably say similar things like, oh, that was garbage. I should have been doing blank, blank, and blank.